We're live. We're back. Oh, I'm exhausted. I've been working outside all day. Probably tell my face is like white red from the sun. But we're surviving. We're getting through it. All right, let's do this real quick. Then grab Discord, make sure it's up. Now I have done only one thing between last episode and this episode. And usually I don't do anything. I've tried to keep as much as possible on the live as I possibly can, right? Do as little as possible between episodes. However, I did build a new mob farm that the video should be coming out for members tomorrow and for everybody on Saturday. Yo, what's up, Shane? What's up? I don't know exactly what I'm getting into today. What's up, Tortson? How's it going? But it probably is going to be aimed at getting some specific part of the star. We have all of those so far. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think we are just missing one here. And I think it crafted. It did. Okay. So we throw that in there. We've got the ultimate singularity now. Unless I'm mistaken, goes right there. We'll go double check the recipe real quick. It does? Excellent. Whoa, look at me go. Look at me go. You're right. You're right. You can't see my game. That would be because I wasn't sharing it. Literally all I did was I put the steel singularity in here and crafted the ultimate singularity. Thank you for telling me. It's been a long day. But we're down to 7 pieces of the star left. So we're getting close. Built my first fusion reactor in ATM-10 last night. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Look at you go. So that's the one. I could get this wrong. Keep that in mind. Don't love mechanism. Is that the one that creates the nuclear waste, or is that the one that creates like a crap ton of power? Yo, what's up, Cryptex? How's it going? Crap ton of power. Got it. I couldn't remember which one it was. Good. I'm glad it's going great. How's work been? Fission is waste. Fusion is power. Good to know. Good to know. Is there a waste B? Oh, thank goodness. That's what we're shooting for, I think. Radioactive bees dying. 2 radiation has a chance to turn into a wasted radioactive bee. They absorb radiation from their surroundings. Okay, so you do have to have at least 1 antimatter pellet first. Is there a way to see? It looks like it just makes 1. But is it how much the wasted radioactive combs make? Half a bucket. No, a bucket's 1,000. So 5% of a bucket. Yeah, what's up, Jade? How's it going? But it's not, I mean, it's not bad. And if you're looking at it from the comb perspective, which is what we would be, it's 1/5 of a bucket. What's up, Tumbleina? How's it going? Pastor Mike, how are you, good sir? Okay, because Cryptex was asking about it, I do want to show off what I did, what the next video is going to be about. If you notice, there was something here. There used to be something here, which was a mob farm. I'm doing really well. Really well. Good. Hope things are going well. Yeah, things are going well here. I've been kind of consumed with an outdoor project. I'm building my 3-year-old a humongous play set, and that has been an undertaking to say the least. But there's no more mob farm there. And that is because I have rebuilt the mob farm with a new-ish design. I'm going to say it's a new design because I've never used it before. But this right here is what that video is going to be about. So what this does is it takes and picks up all the things. It sorts out anything that's enchanted or affixed. It puts all the enchanted stuff in here, which automatically has the books and disenchants them, puts all of that into the library. Then, if it has affixed stuff on it, it goes to the salvager. If not, it goes into the trash. And then all the affixed materials go directly into the ender chest. And the rest of the stuff goes directly into the trash can. So, I get to keep all the enchantments. I get to keep all the apothic material. And it keeps all the gems for me too. But the cool thing is how crazy overpowered it is, and it's wireless. So I can choose what kind of mobs I want. If I want mobs from the overworld, I can just turn this on and it'll slowly start sending some overworld mobs in here. It's got half of it, or 3 out of 7 blocks with witch water on it. So some of the things will turn into like your wither skeletons and your charged creepers. But the cool part is not only is the on or off completely wirelessly automated, but the overclock is completely automated as well. So I can turn this on. And it does that instead. But the cool part is, not only can you do that with overworld mobs, I could do the exact same thing with Endermen and absolutely spam them. Or, for some reason, the Nether mobs only sends magma cubes. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but you can do that too. So, and it's all wireless, and there's all just one place, and you just sit here, right? Isn't that cool? And this is like the first time I feel like I like almost semi-designed something myself that I think actually works really, really well. So I'm very proud of this one. So like, and it's got the ender inhibitor on it. It's got the demagnetization coil. You can just turn this on and it'll start getting XP for you. As you can see, it gets an absolute ton of XP. I don't know if I want to try this with streaming. This might kick me off stream, okay? It might kick me off stream. But I did this the other day and it took me down to 9 FPS and it filled the entire thing up all the way to the top. Yeah, we're at like 12 FPS. So the point being, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's kind of absurd. Like, I almost feel like I need to find a way to kill them faster. Like, the mob masters are kind of working, but they're also kind of not. Oh, and the other cool thing is this is all crystallix glass, so you can just fly right through. And like, especially if you turn that off, you can just do whatever you want in here and then just turn it back on. But yeah, and like just in that short amount of time, I got 777 levels. That is paired with like a fully maxed out XP sword. So yeah. And so like if I wanted to, I just come down here, I flip that switch, and then everything will be killed by this. And I'm just going to turn one of these on real quick. And so anything that falls into here gets killed by that. And you get a ton of XP, like an actual ridiculous amount of XP. So yeah, that's the video that should be coming out tomorrow. I'll be honest, haven't edited it yet. So, and then there's a lot. There's like 2 or 3 hours worth of straight recording that I have to go through to actually get. Ooh, that's an oversight. So does this have to go down one more? It did, but it still doesn't like those. Interesting. Well, that's easy enough to fix. Yeah, so that's the farm. That right there is the entire XP farm slash mob farm. Like I said, and I want to show this just because it's worth showing. This is overworld stuff. All enchanted gear goes in here. And I could, like you were saying, send this to a salvager. Oh, I didn't think about that. Slimes don't count as hostile. I could send all of that to a salvager. I just didn't, because I didn't feel like it was necessary. The amount of resources you're going to get back from some of this stuff is just not really enough for me to feel like it's worth it. But should have a ton of apothic stuff coming through here and straight into your system. Ton of enchanted stuff coming in. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with it. Hopefully the video turns out as good as I expect it to. I don't know if it actually will, though. For the record, the sword does have loot pinata on it. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. And this is the first one that's not like based off of an Alpha GG farm, you know? Like this was just me. so yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. Just a showcase. This guy goes in here, instantly gets thrown up here, and is automatically salvaged down into its basic resources and then put into the system. Anywho, yeah, that's what the video will be about. Made a Vindicator and Enderman farms, not perfect gems for years, and apotheosis materials. Heck yeah. Yeah, we've been doing that same thing too. Oh, the other thing I did is I made a quantum, these guys, quantum ring, and it is connected to there so that I can have access to all of my gems inside of here, all of the XP fluid that gets collected in there, and all of the materials that are in that chest. So there's just storage buses underneath all three of these so that I can access all of these things directly from my ME system. I don't even have to worry about importing it or exporting it. And I've got 2 of the Omega tier stack upgrades, so I should never run out of space. Good. Yeah. So that's what we did there. We're back to here. We have everything but the 7 for all the mods things for the star. Let me get in here real quick, and I want to do this. Do all of those, so we can go in and actually look at what we're going to need to do here. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Just in case you didn't, set those storage buses to extract only. That way nothing you insert in the system will go there. That's actually a really good idea. I don't think I did. Let's see. Extract only. Extract only. Extract only. Perfect. Progressing nicely with the ATM star. Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. So with all that out of the way, I want to pick one of these to actually start working towards. I feel like... Is the Wither's Compass the easiest? I feel like it has to be, right? I feel like at this point, at least, it's mostly just going to be setting up patterns for it. It was very easy? Okay. Well, in that case, let's go here. Got 25 patterns in there. One of those. Witherless Rose. Fertile Essence. That's going to be rough because I don't think we can make patterns for these things. This guy. I think I'm going to have the rest of those. In which case, rose bushes might be the only thing I'm missing. I have no clue how many rose bushes I have. 18. Well, if we were going for the Starry Bee, that would work, which we may eventually do. Come back here real quick. Wither. Compass. What are we missing here? Another star generator, player interface, wither builder. We have everything else for that. Sweet. Spam bone meal on the roses to make more. Oh, that seems rather simple. Bone meal. Should have a ton of that. It should be on this first. Yeah. All right. Set that guy down right there. I mean, that works. Wither compass. Let's make up patterns for the other things real quick. This guy. So wither builder gets a pattern. Supreme machine frame is going to be a pain. I don't think I have ether gas yet. I think I just have the soul lava set up. But it shouldn't be too difficult. I put the wrong one in there, didn't I? Yeah. That one. Okay. Here. That should be everything for the wither builder. This guy should just be straight patterns. A lot of wither skulls, but I should have those. Should. Obsidian, iron generator. Okay. Let's see. This should get me pretty close there. You could probably just replace your warden for a wither. I don't think you will need any more soul lava. I mean, yeah, it just would take a different lens, right? Do what Torton said and swap the warden with a wither. Okay. So I would need the size guy, a bottle, and then the lens, right? I think it's a purple lens. Yeah. Purple laser lens. Got a pattern real quick. I'll throw it in there. Tell it to make me one so I have it. Then all we have to do is get a wither in a bottle, which hopefully should be pretty easy. I only use soul lava in order to make the powdered coils of my word. Other than that, it's completely useless. Well, that's good to know. I really thought I'd use it for more, but I guess I probably won't. Okay. So that should be everything but this. So we're going to come back to here. This needs to be a pattern. And then everything else in here also needs to be a pattern. I don't even have a pattern for this. This is going to be a lot. This is going to be a lot for sure. I can already tell. Basic coils. Oh, this is going to be atomic reconstruct. Yeah, okay, okay. That guy, iron casings. And then I should already have, yeah, 1.5 million black quartz. Okay, okay. I don't think that's going to be difficult. I think it may be time consuming. But grand scheme of things, I think that's going to be not bad. Like you guys were saying, I think first things first. We're going to grab a couple bottles. And do I have... It says it has 0 upgrades. Yeah, we're going to get Wither in a bottle for sure. But I'm going to go pick up my Warden first. And then what I'm going to do is set this here. I thought it said it had no upgrade. It's got all kinds of upgrades in it. It lied to me. Okay, so... we're going to do just what we did last time with this guy. We're gonna pick it up. We're gonna set it here. I'm gonna grab my fluid trash can. I'm gonna put it on top. I want a... Ooh, was it a pusher? Put that in there. I don't know which direction's north. Ah, there it goes. Put it all in the trash. Break that. Grab this. That guy will go there. Then all I'm going to do is literally take this dude. Put him right here. And does this have any... How's it... Does it automatically... Oh, that's right. This thing automatically pushes. Okay. So theoretically, I shouldn't put that there yet. Because it'll push soul lava into it, and I don't want it to do that. Can you harvest from the bottle? I don't know. Yeah, all we're doing is capturing with the shrinking device. That's all we're doing, just to move it. So that we can make it smaller and all that. Yo, Pastor Mike, thank you so much. Welcome in. There's not a lot of benefit to that other than supporting the channel. But the members all get to watch I think I tend to release the videos one day earlier for members. But, yo, what's up, Jake? How's it going? Okay, so here's what we're doing. I've got the bottles. I need the personal shrinking device. That's not it. This guy. I also need this personal shrinking device. So we can go in here. I thought I did that before. I'm gonna grab this guy real quick. Is this... Oh. Well, that checks out. That's why it wasn't pushing the soul lava. It wasn't making it. All right. Don't need that. Don't need that. That can stay. I need... Let's go slash home. We're going to make a wither. We're going to put it in a bottle. My keeps resetting as well. That's odd. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay. Soul sand. Wither skeleton skulls. Then I should still have my wither. Yeah. Nope, I don't. I took it down. Oh well. We're gonna fly over here real quick. Hopefully it's easy enough to build this guy, shrink him to some extent. I didn't really want to shrink myself. I think 6 is probably optimal. There we go. But can I do it like this? Oh, I can. And then just grab him. He doesn't even spawn in. Oh, I almost got that in time. Did you guys see how close I was there? So close. Okay, so now we head right on back into here. We're gonna take the purple lens. We're gonna swap out the blue one on here for the purple one. Then we are going to take the wither. Going to attempt to spawn him right on top of this. Why does it not let me? Do I have to do him against a block? There he goes. Does he need to be smaller? I can't tell if he's being hurt by the block above him. I don't think he is. Just in case, we'll do that. Okay, soul lava is coming in. Oh, it's full of soul lava. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, well that's easy enough. All we have to do... Oh, they're immune before explosion. Hey, that's handy. So we caught him before that. I don't even think I'm going to change the frequency. I think literally all I'm going to do, because this thing's set to auto export, is we set that down. We put this down on top of it. Yeah, and then we're good. And then now it's going to start filling up with ether gas. Perfect. So we set that right there. And then I need to link this up to the system. That was a really good idea. Who I think Tortzen and Cryptex both suggested that, but that was a phenomenal suggestion. And oh, that's because it's pushing it back. Enable export and unlock drawer. Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay, configuration. And this guy, I forgot that it was locked. Great point. And then we lock it back. Ether gas now in the system. Good to go. Excellent. And we've got the warden in case we ever want to do anything with him again. And it's chunk loaded, so we'll keep getting that ether gas into the system. So theoretically, I should be able to make the wither builder now. Wither builder, yep, okay, sweet. Yeah, I as much as I like functional storage, I'm not very good at it. Like, I tend to forget stuff all the time. Oh, and it's pretty. But there's a wither builder. 1 second. Ooh. I'm getting pre-releases of the thumbnail for the video. For this weekend. And it looks pretty good. So I need, we said 4 of these, right? And then so wither compass. So it's all the actually addition stuff. Nether star blocks. Okay. Well, start working on that, I guess. You do have amazing thumbnail. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't actually do the thumbnails. I have a buddy of mine that I worked with in IT at a university, and man, let me tell you, he is good. He is really, really good at thumbnails. And so I'll send him an idea or a concept and he'll just run with it, and they tend to look really nice. Okay. Let's see here. We're looking at this. Player interface is what we need. Empowered. So we need to do the empower. Is this automatable? The empower. The double battery. Advanced coil. Basic coil. I need to send a whole bunch of redstone through an atomic reconstructor. That's what I'm getting to here. Right? Like an actual metric ton of redstone through this guy. I think I'm just gonna set him down right here and hope. No lens. I don't know why. Which direction does it come out of? It's this, right? In which case I don't want it like that. I want it like this. And then I want something to block it so it doesn't go too far. Okay. I do a lot of graphics 20 years ago. I can barely draw a decent stick figure. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I'm terrible at it. Like, you can go look at some of my old videos. My thumbnails were garbage. But you can also tell as soon as I had Dawson start doing my thumbnails, like conveniently, that's also the exact same time my videos started doing well. Maybe I should have done that earlier, but he just made a bunch. Okay, sweet. So what kind of lens do I need in there for that? And or how do I pick a lens? Atomic. Oh, it's probably just that it needs power. No lens, it just needs power, right? Yeah. Okay. So in that case, point. I'm just gonna grab 1 second here. Which is this for? For this guy. 1 second. Hey John, you've been incredibly helpful in my ATM10 playthrough. I'm at a point where I'm not really sure where to go. I've done 90% of all AE2, Mechanism, Power, Industrial Foregoing, Hospital Networks, Apotheosis. Any recommendations? How close are you to the star? What I'd usually do at that point, need a lever to stop the stream. What? Just to pause so that you can see what I'm doing. What I usually do is I come in here to the star and I see what is needed to be done, right? I literally pick one of them, see what items in here, and then I will go one by one, top left to the bottom right, and then just do all of those, make that, and then just go to the next one. On a bunch of redstone, coal, iron, diamond, emerald, and quartz blocks. Okay, well that's easy enough. You said redstone, coal, iron, coal, iron. Where's my iron at? Coal, iron, diamond. And then toss all this in there. Coal, iron, diamond. Oh, to stop the atomic stream. Yes. I do need to do that. You're right. I thought I totally misunderstood what you're saying there. That's on me. Thanks for the great yeah, no problem. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Okay. I need emerald and quartz blocks. Yeah, it's hard when I'm playing and trying to pay attention. I'm really bad about it. You said quartz blocks, right? Okay. Hopefully that does enough eventually. You might have your first star this weekend. Ooh, that's exciting. How close are you? What do you have left? I'm gonna go ahead and grab the lever for Pastor Mike. Lever. That's that guy right there. And then I think, yeah, redstone mode is for deactivation, so this would be off. Got it. There's another quartz variance too. I'll probably just do it when I get to it, honestly. I think you're right that this should get me like 90% of the way there though. Philosopher Fuel, Wither Compass, and Dragon Soul. Oh, okay. Honestly, from what I remember, none of those are remarkably difficult. So yeah, that's exciting. Look at you go. You plan on doing it on stream? Or you plan on making an episode out of it? Okay, I don't see anything switching anymore. Also don't want to be in it. When it goes, there's that, those, these. Okay. Yeah, that's got to be enough, right? Turn that off for now. I don't know if I can just do this. What was that called? The player interface at actually additions. The player interface. What do I need for this? Empowered block of black quartz. So I can make the blocks of black quartz pretty easily. I'm assuming it's just this. And then I think I just have to actually make the empower, which needs, okay. Green quartz. That's what you were talking about. And then I need to do this double battery here. So let me go back. Patterns. Double battery. Make that. Is going to be made from a single battery. One empower plus 4 display stands. Okay, so I do need the display stands. Where I kind of remember doing this on Ocean Block. So it's all this, I think, green quartz. So that is chiseled quartz block. You were right. You called that. Didn't want that. I was trying to search. Chiseled quartz block. An odd way to do that. Okay. So blocks of quartz make me 3 or 4 stacks here. Get all that out. Toss it back in here. All onto slabs real quick. All the slabs go back. Chiseled quartz blocks. Is that a Minecraft recipe? It is. Okay. Toss the stacks. To give me whatever that green quartz stuff is. Wither compass I can make right this second, so I really just need 2. I think the hardest one for me will be the dragon soul. Probably stream. Heck yeah, that's cool. Congrats, Cryptex. That's awesome, dude. Okay, so we got the green quartz we need. Grab the empower. At actually additions for display stands. Start that up. Grab those 2. There. I'm assuming I just do. That is not exactly what I was going for, but hey, it works. Oh, okay. So that needs crystal flux. Is that just power? Can I just plug those into power? I'm assuming I just plug those into power. That'd be yes. Excellent. Point. You go there. Hook you up to the network. Excellent. It has to be further away? What if I wanted it right there? So you're saying it has to be 2 blocks away from the empower. Okay, so like a full 2 blocks in between, or 2 that, or 1 more. Once I get the bee and all the creative items, I'll move to the next pack that I'm currently dreading. Which one are you doing next? I think that's right. I mean, it looks right. 2 in between. So I got to go further? They just want this to take up space, don't they? All right, grab that. Grab that. I no longer feel like I want to do it here. I don't know where I want to. We're just going to do it up on top of the roof up here. All right. Empower. 1, 2. In between. So close yet so far. There we go. Okay. That means I'm gonna need more flux points because I can't put them next to each other anymore. All right, hook this guy up. Perfect. Doesn't need power actively because it's already charged, but that's fine. Okay, so this is right. Yeah, the reason I didn't set up an automation for this because of how much space it takes. Yeah, this is kind of dumb. Not a huge fan of that. So we needed that for this and for this. For these empowered crystals. So light blue dye, clay balls, and clay. Light blue dye. That's going to be a pattern. How many of these do I need? Like, actually? Like, if I just make a stack of everything, am I good? Go back. Take a stack. Same recipe, just blocks in the middle. 2 empowered dynamite blocks, it's faster. Oh, okay. 1 second. I'm gonna go look up that empowered. Not an at. Empowered, this one. Empower. Okay, so that is exactly the same. Okay, so 2 normal clay, 1 regular clay block. Stack that. Okay. I think I needed 1 stack of blocks or something. Okay, that's not bad. Clay. Take me like a lot of that, and then we'll grab a stack of this. We need that, this, 2 of these, and then I don't even remember how it's spelled. I just know I made a lot of them. Yeah, these guys. Is there 4 or full 9? Okay. Stack of those. So what I'm doing here is putting one of those in the middle. That, and that, right? Is there any easy way to just can I like do maybe hoppers? At least for the outside things? Just hoppers? Okay. Glad we're on the same page there. Okay, so this stack of clay balls, this stack of clay balls, this guy, actual clay, this one, that. Can I do a hopper in the middle too, or is it going to get in the way? I don't think it gets in the way. Does it? It might. I could do a modular router. We're going to test this. I don't know if it's going to get in the way though. Oh no, it doesn't. Perfect. So then if I had a modular router, what I could do is get a puller. Start with a Mark 1. Upgrade it to a Mark 2. Gonna set it down right here. Link it with that. But actually, that's perfect. Throw that in here. And it should do that. So is it R? What is it? What's the thing to C? There it is. That whitelist. So now it'll only pull in that. It won't pull in the first set of crystals. I don't know if it would have either way, but that should theoretically be relatively automated now. Kind of. Nice. We're going to use this on it, I think. Very nice. Okay, so there's power. Is this a limit with this? It's got to be an actual, like... Yeah. Okay, so the power is the issue here, which is fine. I don't really care that much. But I got 16 of these blocks now, so I should be able to make that... Which guy? This one? Player interface? Oh, I gotta make a crafting recipe. That. Okay. Now I should be able to make that. Atomic Reconstructor. Start that thing up. So, do we have the Wither one? Wither Compass. Blocks of charcoal. What's that for? I mean, I can do the star one real quick. That's easy. Star block done. Charcoal. I mean, I guess we could just send logs to a furnace. That's one way to do it. I'm out of patterns. Charcoal to a furnace. That there. Furnace should be first floor, second floor. Throw that in there. Now I should have the wither thing. I was sure you had blocks of charcoal powder. I thought I did too. I don't know why it didn't show. I at least don't remember seeing it until it just showed up. Okay, Wither's Compass. What? Do I have to tell it that it's actually making this? I've heard a few people say there's a bug where you can't make charcoal blocks. What the heck? Well, I'm glad somebody's heard of that. That's wild. Okay, so what do I do? Make a bunch of charcoal real fast and see if I can manually do it? No, it just makes blocks of coal. I think if I put it on a compacting drawer, it's just gonna make coal. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but how do I, is there any way to get around that? It's just a conflict with the recipe. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, every type of crafting here says that's it, but doesn't actually let you do it. And there's no like swap or switch. Try crafting on a stick. Do I have my stick on me still? I do. Nope, blocks of coal, that's it. There is no way to make that. That is a-okay. I just will suffer in silence. What do I need that for? What is that for? It doesn't look like it's one of the generator compact. Yeah, I'll try compacting. Fair. Compacting. Oh, those are full. Give me a regular compacting drawer. An empty one, preferably. We're just gonna slap this down right here real quick. Make sure I get rid of this. Don't let me leave this here. It's crafting table. See if it gives you the arrows. Well, yeah, I just tried. It didn't work. Charcoal. So I'm gonna put this in the middle one. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Let's give it. Claps to Cryptex. Claps to Cryptex. Well done. Well done. Dude. That's wild. Sometimes it doesn't work on a stick, but it does work on a table. I don't even know if I have an actual crafting table around still. I mean, obviously I could make one. That's wild that the compacting drawer works, but the other one doesn't. Let's see. Let me grab some more charcoal real quick. Unless I put it. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, no, crafting table is exactly the same. Didn't even notice the recipe's not working because of the drawers. Hey, nice. Heck yeah. Well, okay, so we've got a way to get it now. I think I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of charcoal real fast, and then throw it all in there. Yeah, I agree. That's a weird bug. I feel like that's a pretty simple oversight. But that's fine. Whatever. Gonna grab all of it out real quick. And then I don't actually need that, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Put the blocks of charcoal back in there. Wither compass. Perfect. Side quest. Yeah, that was a side quest and a half for sure. The joys of a kitchen sink conflicts everywhere. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Wither compass. I don't know exactly where that goes. It went exactly where I put it. Look at me go. So that means we're down to 6. Jeez. One of the most recent updates broke it? Okay, gotcha. Seen loads of complaints about it. Okay, out of curiosity, because I haven't seen any, where do we see these complaints? Are we like following on the Aldermont's Discord? Do we follow on like the Reddit? Where do these complaints get lodged?
Lex Unam says, quick, have fun with the compacting drawer and make a video about it, so the ADN team nerf it and fix it.
That's funny. The bug was closed 5 hours ago, so it may have been fixed for the next update. GitHub. Got it. Okay, got you. I wasn't sure if it was on their GitHub or not. Too bad Easy Villagers isn't this when you can still try the Villager Traders for the next EME emitter, Tesla Coil, etc. cheat code. Yeah, you're right. That's true. That's true. That would be hilarious if I did make a little short on it. For some reason, I'm actually considering it. Like, I feel like that would do really well. But I may not. I don't know. The Orium, that might be kind of fun. Eclipse Ember Block. It's not going to be too bad. Shadow Pulse Goo, Void Flame, Coal Block. That just takes some automation, I feel like. Trying to figure out which one I want to go for next. You guys could sit here with me for half an hour while I create all the patterns for all of these if you want. Sitting here watching on my TV while I prep for my next scope. No more food until tomorrow afternoon. Jeez. That's quite a while. I've seen it in a few Discord servers like Pilfos, etc. And you've seen it on the Reddit. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Do the black hole. I mean, I could. The only thing I'm going to need is a lot more patterns.
Black hole. I dare you.
That is about it. And then time. There's nothing crazy. Honestly, I don't think it's going to take me that long to make those patterns. I'm just going to put that one back in here because I don't need it. Oh, so we're going to start up here. You make the 5x with the 4x. 3, 2, 1. Oak logs, already got a pattern for that. Okay, so that's the first one. Blocks of iron. I want to know whose idea this was, because I kind of like it relative to the dimensional seed, because I kind of always hated the dimensional seed. I thought it was the most pointless thing in the world. Like, I don't understand why you just want to prove that somebody's got a lot of stuff. Like, make some progression in there, right? But that was my own opinion. You can make your own easy villagers with ours jars and the villager you like. Ooh, really? What ours jar are we talking? Like the containment jars? Redstone 5s. You get the villager to the level you want. You trap them in a jar. So the containment jars. And then how do you do, like, can you do trades with them like that? That's redstone done. Cobblestone times 7? I mean, I guess I have infinite cobblestone already. That's actually not a problem at all. So what did I tell you all about this being a lot of patterns? And then at the end of it, we just get to see how much more stuff we have to wait on. All right, there's that. I don't have to make a pattern for cobblestone. I don't need it, but I'm not about to put all of these in one by one. I don't have time for that. We're going to do this. Okay, that's everything for all of it until cobblestone. Why don't I just stay down there? I'm putting it all in here anyways. Make compressed cobble and hammer it down. Do that. I do all the time with my 6S Crusher Demon. Click on him as you would a trader, and trader he retains his jobs and trades. Oh, that's cool. By the way, don't do patterns for compressed sand and gravel. Oh, that actually makes a ton of sense. Can you hammer it without putting it in the world manually? Probably not. Probably not. So you said no sand and gravel, so I do still want to do obsidian and gold though. All right, let me get back to patterns. This one, pattern. That does make a lot of sense though. I never make the patterns, I just compress them in drawers. I mean, that's not a bad idea either. And I do have most of this stored in drawers, but this allows me to see exactly how many I'm missing, which I guess you could still do that from drawers too. Yeah, drawers are probably a pretty good way to do that. You should have to stack them on top of each other. 2, 1x, and then I should Obsidian. I probably want a bigger generating drawer for Obsidian. Let's dump these in real quick. Because I think my Obsidian drawer quite on the small. Oh, I got 10k. Is that max out though? No, not even close. Is this still generating? It is. If I put more Obsidian generators in here, would it generate faster? Fastest way of compressing stuff is using an IO port with a bulk cell importing. Yeah, I've seen that. Trader doesn't even need his job block. Oh, that's cool. You can smelt compressed sand to make a ton of glass too. Oh, very nice. Okay, so if I get 2 more of the Obsidian generator upgrades, apparently I need some of these for. I want to make 2 of them. Just max this thing out real quick. That guy. One more. And then toss both those in there. Can I tick accelerate this guy? Yo, what's up, Matt Gaming? How are you? Okay, there it goes. I was like, why is that not going up? I was so confused because it wasn't going up at all. I see now it's just like storing all the ticks and then putting them all in there at once. That's kind of interesting. I use bulk cells for everything with the compression card. One of my new favorite things in AE2. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I learned this. I haven't played in years. Love the extended AE. Time one does work, but it multiplies the generated amount instead of making it faster. Yeah, I just noticed that. I'm good. How about you? Man, I'm good. It's been a long day. We've had a lot going on today. A very busy day. Every time I complain about this one song, every single time, and I've done nothing about it. If that's not me, I don't know what is. But anyways, we're here. Work's over for the day. We got a lot accomplished. And now we get to play Minecraft. I don't think it gets much better than that. Hey, quick question. What is the items that makes you able to choose what enchant? There's a couple different ways to do it. Most of that is here. I'll show you. This is going to be a little sneak peek of the video that's going to come out this weekend. I kind of showed off. I didn't. I almost just killed myself on accident. It's this guy right here. This is the Library of Alexandria you get through Apothic Enchanting. I show how to get it in my last enchanting video. This is one of the ways to do it. You can also make specific enchants a couple different ways. Like, I already look up a fortune book, right? Let's look at Fortune 2. You can make these through the enchanting apparatus through Rs, through enchanting using Ender.io, the enchanter from Mystical Agriculture, or through printing extra books using Create, or I believe SFM has a way to do this. Super Factory Manager has a way to do this too. So there's a lot of different ways to do that. I think what you're talking about is the Library of Alexandria, though. I'm almost positive. Because in here you can go through and then choose which ones you want, and it'll put all those things onto a book. Yeah, no problem. And again, last video that I put out was on how to get that. So if you've got any questions or have any issues, you can do that. There is a lesser version of this called the Enchantment Library. It looks more Nether themed than End themed, but it's pretty cool. To the Sky 10, worth it. It seems to be pretty buggy. I haven't played modded Minecraft in a while. Came across you because I was looking into it. pretty fun, still being worked on, pretty solid for the most part. Haven't experienced any bugs in my world. It's a pretty fun pack. I hear what you're saying. It's pretty buggy. I think most people who said that, there are a couple bugs. The majority of the complaints are just that it's not finished. There was a strong sense that this would be released as a finished pack, and to be completely honest, it was not even close to that. It was released in like a very early beta stage and is now getting closer to being more released, but is still not. But it's still a fun pack. It's still a lot of fun. So I want, why? Just let me type in cobble. I want a 5x. Make me like 20 of these real quick. Yeah, just get that rolling. I've enjoyed playing it. I've only run into a few bugs here. They've mostly been fixed. There's no such thing as a finished pack. Look at ATM 9, got an update after so long. No, you're right. There's no such thing as a completely finished pack. I'll 100% agree with you there. I really did expect this to be at a higher degree of more finished. I really did. So we're going to take these 8 and hammer. I thought I made a gold one or a diamond one at least. Should be 5x gravel. This should get me sand. So I'm just going to throw the sand in here and then let that finish up the crafting real quick. And then I should have the, you actually like All the Months Tend to the Sky a lot. I really like All the Months Tend to the Sky a lot too. It's been a blast. I really enjoy this pack. But like I said, there was a high expectation that it would be more finished upon release. And it hasn't really lived up to that yet. But it's not bad. To be clear, it's not bad. Why so much stuff at work happening after hours? Finished work an hour ago, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I think they were feeling the community rushing them, so they gave in and went with it. I agree, but I feel like the community was rushing them because they teased it so early. Like, they told people that they were making All the Months Tend to the Sky 3 months before they released it. Like, I don't know what kind of early development it was in, but like, sheesh, you know? I really didn't enjoy going around the end and the nether and then being empty. Yeah. I just made all my armor and tools from all the modium. Apart from the potion of flying, what potion should I get so I don't starve? So the one I got was nourishment, which you get through it's some sort of noodles. Yeah. Vegetable noodles. It gives you nourishment for 5 minutes. I think you have to make like 20 of these. And it gives you but so that doesn't make it where you never have to eat. It only means that you only have to eat when something hits you. Like, your food will never naturally by default go down. And I like that because I really don't get, I mean, I've got a farm, but I don't get hit by mobs very often. And so all I did was put a backpack full of all the modium carrots in here, and I haven't really done anything with them since. But the only 3 that I have are night vision, nourishment, and flying. And those are all in my interdiction pylon with the, oh, that's the wrong thing. That's for which mobs are allowed and are not allowed. I think it's down in here. Any idea where I put my flying pylon? I don't remember where I put it. But they're in one of those potion pylons. Am I missing it? Am I dumb? I gotta be dumb, right? I don't have any clue where I put it, if I'm being honest. I know it exists. Maybe it's in here. This was like the first thing I built over here. It's not. By the portal. I don't think I left it over there, did I? No? I moved it. I know I moved it. I know I put it somewhere. I know it exists somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I have no clue. Zero idea where I put it. Which is kind of terrifying. A little bit. But yeah, that's how I did it. Where would I put it? Like I know I put a lot of thought into where I put things. I put it up in here, maybe? Well, since you have the effects, it exists somewhere. Oh, I know it exists. There's no, I can fly, right? I'm not in creative and I can fly. I know I get the effects. I don't know where it is. Worst case scenario, you use a ritual of scrying to find it. You know what? That's a great point. I might end up doing that. This is what I was saying in that video though. I end up doing this so often because like, I know it exists. I know it's here. I don't know where it's at. Did I put it in here? Why would I have put it in here? There's no way. No. No. Okay, well. That's how I did it. Those are the 3 I have. I don't know where they are. I have no clue. I'm gonna wait for I think 8 of these 5x to finish. And then we'll make them into gravel because we have the sand ones already. Check the portal. Check the portal. The portal? Check the portal. What about the portal? Not that portal? Maybe a different portal? This portal? This is a portal. Definitely not there. Not there. Yeah, I don't. I don't have any idea. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Pylon. Not that one. Infusion pylon. Go ahead and make one of these real quick. Then I'm gonna grab myself a little tablet of scrying here. Go ahead and grab one of these. Then we're gonna get ourselves a ritual thing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, okay? I'm not self-conscious about much. I am very self-conscious with how I say that word because I thought I had it figured out. I knew I did, right? Apparently, I still don't say it correctly because I still got more comments on the last video I put out on ours about how I'm not saying it correctly. So we're gonna call this the ritual thing from here on out. Hopefully that's all right with y'all. It's absolutely funny. It made sense on the community. Okay,
says,
I agree.
As I said it before, pointed and judged.
No. I agree. It did make a lot of sense on a community server, and it does not make a lot of sense here. I'll give it to you for sure. You're right. It doesn't change the fact that I can't find it though. I don't know where it is. No. I don't think they were because I've gotten those comments so often. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And then this. And then we activate it. Hopefully this is easy. It is a tough word to pronounce just in general. Okay. Not over here. It's not in there. Did y'all see it? I haven't seen it. Does it exist? Oh, it is. I hit it. What? Why did I do that? What? Okay, that's not on me. Oh, I just broke it. Uh-oh. Get it on the ground quick. I don't know if I'm gonna make it at the top. I hope I do though. Okay. That's hilarious. Well, there it is. We found it. I love that. The fact that you can scry, that's very sick. Yeah, I did. I don't feel as bad anymore. I really tried to hide that from myself. I don't need that, mate. We're just gonna. And then There we go. We got all the gravel now. I think what I'm actually going to do, we're just going to cancel those real quick. We'll go back. I should be able to just make this pattern. And then throw it in here. Then craft it. Maybe it's in the walls. No, it was in the ceiling. So I am short obsidian a lot. He breaks the pylon, looks down, we're still floating. Exactly. That is what I felt like, because I know I would have never found that. I knew I was gonna fall pretty quickly, but I wasn't sure how long it would take. Because this is, I mean, it's like a 20-second thing, right? And I especially thought on the way up I was gonna fall. Is there a faster way to do this? Also, I need more time fluid at some point. I need to automate time fluid. That's what I need to do. Wile E. Coyote. Yep. Yeah, it did. I mean, you literally saw me break it, and I just looked straight down. I was like, uh-oh. What I did for Obsidian was use stone barrels and infinite lava cells to transfer labels. Looking forward to the tutorial on a new mob farm video in slow-mo. Good night, all. Taking the fam out for dinner. Have fun, Pastor Mike. It was good to see you. Thanks for hopping in, man. Enjoy dinner. Okay, let me grab upgrades. I'm going to be honest, though, that video is going to probably be a pretty long one just because I want to explain it all really well. But we'll see. Each barrel can make 1 obsidian per tick like that. Infinite lava cell. Transfer stone barrels. Okay, so you're saying let me go back real quick. Obsidian. This recipe here, where you're transferring lava and water in, right? Stoneworks generator, combiner, heat exchange. There's really no good way to make that obsidian, is there? Industrial chiller. Lava in a barrel. Water just up there. Check the first page. Don't think. Oh, I can do an obsidian bee. But there's no obsidian essence. The new video is having fun with compacting drawers for the charcoal block.
The new video is about having fun with the compact drawers for the charcoal block, so the ADN team will fix it.
That's funny. It is essence, but I could do a bee. So these are gonna come from these guys here. Beehive, obsidian bee, lava bee, and a water bee. I mean, that doesn't seem particularly difficult. How hard is a lava bee? The lava bucket on a magmatic bee? I mean, that doesn't seem very bad. What do you think? You think we go with that? We do obsidian bees? Bees were kind of good, not that fast, but still faster than the drawer upgrades.
Put lava in a barrel, water block over it.
Okay, and then that's gonna drop it on the ground. So then I would need some sort of like an item collector to pick that up, right? Let me do this. I'm gonna fly to the Nether with a bee cage, and I'm gonna see how hard it is to find a single magmatic bee, because I just need 1 magmatic bee. I need 1 water bee, and then we can breed them together, and we're good to go. It doesn't drop the obsidian, stays in the barrel. So how do you get the obsidian out of the barrel? Magmatic bees usually spawn around here somewhere, right? Unless they don't. Item pipe. You use transfer labels. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. What happened here? What are these? Okay, am I going crazy about the bees? Do they not spawn in the nether? I mean, I know they spawn in the nether, but are they not here? After Aldemodium, what's the next here? Vibranium. Vibranium's the next one you're looking at. If you're on Aldemods 10, it's pretty easy. Magma bees with a nest. Okay. Well, we'll get the nest. I knew you could do it with a nest. I just thought they spawned around the
Lex Unam says, remember the clay setup? The same but with the water over.
Got it. Okay. See, I can do that. I want to see how fast these bees are. Give me a sec here. So what does that need to spawn? Magma cream. Lucky for you, I've got a lot of that. Well, but I didn't get any of it. I didn't pick any of it up. Can do this real quick. Give it a couple of those real quick. One magmatic. Got it. Use a bucket of lava on it, right? I'll use the generators. You're trying to make netherrack for creating
says,
obsidian.
Use the generators you are using to make netherrack for creating obsidian.
But doesn't that use the lava? Spelled that wrong. Obsidian. You're talking about these guys. Source block is consumed. That's the problem. Like, it'll work, but then I gotta put a lot of lava there, you know? Does it still work with flowing lava? So if you're playing to the sky, it's a little bit difficult to make vibranium. Just know that you're gonna have to get some of the extended crafting stuff set up. And then you're also going to need one of these ender crafters, which is really simple. You just need the ender crafter and then a ton of ender alternators.
64 obsidian.
I mean, that's not bad. I really want to try the bees. I don't know why. Water. Give me some water buckets real quick. And then we're going to take these and we are going to go find ourselves. This is beach. Which means there should be ocean nearby-ish, right? We're on the beach here. Gonna try to find the right biome so I can go fishing. Actually, any biome should work for water bees, right? Or am I going crazy? Like, if I were to set this up, biome doesn't matter for the bees. Perfect! Perfect! That's what we were hoping for. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, how many did I leave here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And 3. I know this is way bigger than it has to be. I'm well aware. I know it's overkill and it's ugly for right now. I'm going to get rid of all of it. I promise. All right. I need my water buckets. I know I crafted them and then I didn't use them. Please forgive me for that. All right, put those back in there. Right there. Then go along this one next. That should hopefully be all I need. Okay, now we can fish. But we're not gonna be fishing with any pleb fishing rod. We're gonna be grabbing one. I probably actually could make a really nice one if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but I could. It's a thought that counts, right? River, water bee. I got so many bees while fishing, it was annoying. They will attack you. I know they'll attack me. I don't really care about any of them except the water bee. We're just gonna catch a water bee, and I think they're one of the most common. I'll throw that in there real quick. Take mending, break. Did I not get any actual fishing rod enchants? Hold up. we're gonna do this first. we're gonna actually enchant the fishing rod. Maybe get a catcher and some ranged upgrades, then they won't attack you. That's a good idea too. If I say what I want to say, Tortsen's just gonna make fun of me for a logical fallacy, and he's correct. He's right. But I still think that it's gonna take longer to set up the catcher than it's going to for me to just catch it, you know? I feel like that's the case. Tortsen makes fun of me for it every time. But I feel like I'm right. Dude, go away. Oh my goodness. Loot pinata for real. I need bee cages. Get a Patrick bee for the water bee. That would be so funny. There's no way there's more of them. I'm like right next to the interdiction pylon. That's wild. Dude, the loot pinata is going crazy right now. Okay, fish. We fish. What is that extra effect I got? Oh, hello there. Now you're dying. Well, that do be how it goes some days. I could just go to sleep. You're right. But where would be the fun in that? Sleeping is for the weak. Not really. I love my sleep. I'm gonna laugh if I get a Patrick bee. Ooh, an oily bee. You're cool. We gotta keep him around.
Lex Unam says, just use the bee hat, or there's none here.
That's actually a really good point. Bee... No. He's right. Except I can't make a bee nest. Besides that, you're right. Diamond helmet's easy. It's just a matter of how do I do this? Can I... Does it work with any beehive? These aren't switching. The bee nest. I will take your input. Whatever y'all think.
Lex Unam says, natural beehives on bee area.
What are you? A sponge bee. That's the one he was talking about. Oh, you know what? Now that you say that, I thought I got a couple of... Oh no, they're the oak nests. Okay, so is it just trees next to flowers? Because I've got flowers. We've got flowers. Oak. I'm just gonna grab an oak sapling real quick and some bone meal. Does it have to... birch is the most likely, right? Should I grow birch? Yeah, I know some things. I don't know a lot. But I know a little bit here and there. See, look at me go! I caught something before y'all did. I don't know why. I'm actually really proud of that. We're gonna break this guy. And this. And these. Then I'm going to break all the leaves nearby too. Oh, okay. That is the exact opposite. The exact opposite of what I was trying to do there. That is actually so disappointing. Why are they all different? Why is every one of those individual? What? And how did they get here? Okay, all right. They're mostly gone. I hate the mod that adds MBT to date. Yeah, that's so dumb. So anyways, what we wanted to do Get rid of all these flowers in our inventory. Oh, there's so many more. There's so many. I'm not even going to bother. Those are going to go straight into the inventory and waste space and never see the light of day again. Where did my birch sapling go? Bye-bye. All right, birch sapling. We're just going to grow them up here. And grow. No beehive. Had an axe. Axe. This guy. Break the tree down. Break the leaves. Take the saplings. Grow them again. Alrighty. Is this close enough to the flowers, we think? Or is there something else you guys would do to add likelihood? You guys would grow multiple trees, wouldn't we? Productive farming? Yeah, exactly what it is. That one. This one. I'm sure you had natural hives. Birch has a higher chance. Okay. Making sure I'm not missing anything here. Yeah, multiple trees. I just stuck to one sapling and went crazy. Why didn't that? Oh, it's because that was a nest. I need to turn that back on because it's kind of annoying me. Took you like... That's so absurd. That long? Okay, so those are operating off of normal rules where you can't plant them right next to each other. That's
Torrid
fine.
Sun says, "Sass time. You would have crafted the catcher and upgrade by now. LOL."
Hey. Did I break that? I had to silk touch that, didn't I? Guys, I may have messed up. I had it, and I may have messed up. That is actually incredibly unfortunate. All right. We got to get another. Tortson's right. Should have just got the catcher. He's right. All right, I'll admit it. I'll be the bigger person here. I was wrong. That's so upsetting. I had it. It was there, and it would have been the perfect sass moment too. Because like, it was right as Tortson was saying, "I told you so," and then I could have been like, "Oh no, I told you so." What pickaxe has that? It's one of these, right? A silk touch on it. Perfect. Excellent. So now we make the bee helmet. Okay. All right. Anyways. So we got this now. Can I put this on in a way that I get the effects from it, but don't have to swap out my arm? Yeah, right there. That's what we want. Okay. Sweet. Cardboard blocks until you get... I had silk touch. It wasn't hard. Okay. I just totally forgot that it needed that, right? That was my bad decision there. Was my lack of decent memory. I do have a lot of those oily bees now. I gotta get rid of some of this stuff. Ah, that was a bee that I needed. Give me, dude, that's the second bee I've missed. Give me a second here. Magmatic bee, okay. We're getting oily bees for days, that's for sure. How much do I have to do for MI in here? Head slot, can't do it with Curio, okay. I mean, it seems to be working right there. So, and that's what you were talking about with the head slot, right? It does look like it's worked. Hey, that's what we needed. Okay, so we take the water bee. That's just a normal bee. Water bee. Give me that back. That's not what I wanted to do. You need a bucket of lava. Give me that. Water bee. Toss those back in. Magmatic bee. Correct me if I'm wrong. Lava bee. Lava bucket to a magmatic bee. And I think if I hold a flower in my hand, it doesn't run off. I'm going to do it here.
Lex Unam says,
just
mob swap the bat in the oid. You could need it.
Oh, there's like 3 of them down here. Dude. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. There we go. You have no idea how hard I was spamming that button. Okay, magmatic bee. My lava bucket at. Lava bucket.
Lex Unam says, remember the recipe need bath wings.
I do remember that recipe, yes. I don't know if that's in here. I hope it's not. But I do remember that's a breeding chamber. We're gonna pull lapis and ender out. I have no idea what these guys' breeding things are, but there's your lava, there's your water. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I don't need any of these bees right now. What I do want to do is go ahead and get 4 of those going. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then yeah, we'll just leave it in there because whatever. Honey treats so we can grow these guys up. That's honeycomb, honey treats. The cryptax. Oh yeah, the bat wings are dumb. Yeah, I remember the recipe that needed both the wings. They're so fast. You need forbidden onto this guy. Thank goodness. Yeah, forbidden was kind of rough. It just, in general, there's a lot to get through, and how little you can actually like formally automate is rough. Incubator, pull the eggs out. Start putting these guys through. Okay, all 5 of those are grown now. Be able to throw all of that back in there. And then how close are we on these? We are getting there, but not super close yet. It's probably because I started this craft at the same time, which is making a ton of honey bottles at the same time as this is trying to make a ton of honey bottles. How is the data model of my cow faulty? It's because you haven't killed enough items with it yet. So the more deaths or the more kills you have with a data model, the more accurate it becomes, and you have to get it to at least basic before you can throw it into a simulation chamber. Hopefully that makes sense. So on each of these data models, it'll show you how many per kill you get. So for the piglets, you get 1 data per kill. So you have to kill 6 piglets in order to go from faulty to basic. Same is probably true for rabbit. Where's your cow at? Why is that cow so hard to find? Cow. Wow, that wasn't even close to spelled correctly. It's still not spelled correctly. Cow day. So you need to kill 6 cows and then you've got a faulty one or a basic one. It'll be upgraded from a faulty one. So we gotta wait for these. Moo. Yeah. Cow. Hey, I mean, phonetically, it was close. Eternal cells are nice, though. I was able to automate Ariel blood and souls. Can easily automate the XP. Yeah. Most of that is not hard to automate, like the resources that go into it. It's just the actual, like, production, right? The actual doing the ritual thing for Forbidden Arcanist, that's rough. Yes, that time wanding the obelisks, the little tower things for Oriole, makes them go crazy fast. I've got 3 of those, so we can go fill a beehive with this real quick. Let's do one of these over here. Pick this guy. Oh, what does it feed off of? I didn't look at that at all. Yeah, and it'll make it fill up incredibly quickly. Okay. Lava bee, flowering, actual lava. So I'm assuming a lava bucket doesn't work on that. Similar to like the oily bee. So the one time I'm going to turn this thing on. That is not even close. There we go. I'm assuming this lava's not going to flow out. Based on my understanding, that should be fine there. And then, why is he there? Cage. And then let's grab that last Omega upgrade real quick. Got it? All right, we're about to see if Tortson was right. So there's that. Throw all this back in here. Make sure it's producing cone blocks. Oh, that was the lava bee. Crap. I just did the dumb thing. I did a really dumb thing. You guys tell me it should be stand with the slab. No. I did the feeding source of the lava bee, not the obsidian bee.
Says you checked lava bee.
Yep, I did do that. That is the dumb thing I did. Obsidian. It just needs normal, just regular obsidian. Nothing complicated. Just throw that in there, and then woohoo, poof, it's gonna start working. Maybe. Naturally spawning bees will take up home in any hive you have that are not full. That actually makes a lot of sense. John, could you explain how to get arcane fans? Arcane. Those are these, right? Yeah. So there is a very easy way to do it. Baits to throw some obsidian in the feeding slab of your draconic bee will make some crying obsidian in case you need it. Gotcha. That's actually really good to know. I didn't know that. So, in short, if you have a mob farm, you will get pieces of armor that are affixed. They have special names on them. They look like this. What you do is if you make this cool thing called a salvaging table, pretty simple to make. I'm going to make an extra one because I don't have one here. I use my other one in automation. The salvaging table allows you to put these things in here, salvage them, create the arcane sands or the Godforged pearls from those items. So that's how you get that. That's a very manual way to do it. You need it for a reforging table. Yes. The very easy way to get it is this right here. I have a mob farm that, and I'm going to show you how much this creates because it's worth doing. This mob farm is going to come out on a video tomorrow for members and Saturday for everybody else. But if I were to turn this on real quick, let's get some mobs going in here, right? It takes out all of the items that are affixed and puts them in here. And so you get those arcane sands right in here. And so what I did is I just make it where all of those items go directly into an ender chest that gets piped into my storage system. So all of them go right in there, out of here, and go in there. Yeah, some mobs. We're just going to turn on some mobs. Yes, exactly. Yes, just a few. Just a couple. Just some. So hopefully that helps a little bit. Really, all you're looking for is a mob farm, and then you can get a ton of it. It's pretty easy because they'll drop a lot of those apothic items. There's also ways to sort it, which I mentioned in the video. A very humble little mob farm. I'm glad that you guys think it's cool because I think it's really cool, right? On Monday, when I was telling y'all that I made it and I thought it was so cool, I thought it was really cool. So the fact that it also impresses you guys that like also play the game a lot and understand how many mobs that is, right? That makes me really happy. Yeah, I got you, Ken. No problem. No problem at all. Okay. So Obsidian should be there now.
Lex Unam says, enjoy until the ADN team strikes.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know how they're going to do that. Like if they're going to nerf hog blocks or the RF tools timer, or just the fact that you can tick accelerate the dreadful dirt, one of those, right? Because literally all it is that's probably the worst setup to show. This is probably the best one. All it is you have one of these redstone receivers with lamps on top so that you're lighting up the dreadful dirt so that nothing can spawn. And then you have another one that's hooked up to this RF tools timer with the pause when redstone is active. And so the overclock thing just turns this on, and then the on and off just turns this on. So that way you can literally turn the whole thing on and off so that it's really slow, or turn this on to tick accelerate and make it go really fast. It's really cool. So I don't know what part of this they're going to nerf. But again, this right here, I hope you guys understand. This right here is why I play modded Minecraft, because this is like basic Minecraft stuff with like 4 different mods all working together to make a crazy overpowered mob farm, right? And I love that. I am falling and falling fast. We're gonna head home. Okay, let's go check on the bees. I have no clue if I'm actually getting any obsidian from that yet. Is this working? It still doesn't. Oh, it is working. Okay, good. TBH, I hope they just don't. I would love that they just don't, but I'm making a video on it. Okay? All right? Here's the thing. Every time I make a video on something cool like that, it gets nerfed. It just happens consistently. So I don't know. We'll see. 11, 12K. Dude, I'm getting so many of those. Do I have... I don't know if I have one of those quantum computers yet, but we're going to make one if I don't.
Lex Unam says, the joke about the ADN team nerfing is not unfounded.
Nope, it is not. It is incredibly fair and incredibly accurate. And it seems, and I mentioned it in a video not too long ago, it seems like it is based on the videos that I make, right? Consistently, I make a video about something cool and they're like, okay, that's too OP. We got to nerf that into the ground, right? No obsidian cone. Yes, it's working. It is. Yep. I genuinely don't understand why they bother nerfing. At the end of the day, a single player who does it hurt on a server? The server admin can do the stuff they need to. So why does the team need to do it? So I'm gonna blame Alfred GG on this one. I think a lot of the cool and most popular videos that come out of some of these packs are the speed runs. And so I think the nerfs are to make the speed runs longer and harder and a little bit more luck based rather than skill based, which is probably fair on most fronts. But I feel like most of it is just to slow down progression so you play longer. In a very short answer. All right, we're throwing this there. It is online. Is that? Yeah, that's what we want, because then it's going to take all of... Let me make that pattern real quick. Need obsidian shards. Dude, that's actually coming in really quick. That's going to be our pattern. We put that in here. We turn it on. And then that's going to take out all of our obsidian. We need accelerator upgrade. Grab some of those, toss them in real quick. And then obsidian shard should be gone now. Yeah. So that's going to turn it all into obsidian. So it'll be a while, I think, before we have enough obsidian to make the black hole. But everything is built for it now. Let's do this. Let's automate time crystals, maybe. Or what if we didn't? What if instead a fluid collector? What if I did this? Dispenser, simple fluid collector, advanced fluid collector, so that way I can whitelist it. And then if I just threw it in this corner right here, facing me, and then time fluid, deny list. Can I not? Do I have to like manually put it? Can I not drag from over here? I thought I could drag. Am I dumb? I'm probably dumb. Time fluid. I don't have enough of that. Okay. Time crystals, polymorphic catalysts, and then oh, it also doesn't have power. I don't want it to have power until I'm able to whitelist it, set it up correctly. So grab a bucket. We're gonna go toss those, and then pick up a bucket of time fluid in here. That. Does this work? Drag the bucket. I tried dragging the bucket. Playing longer doesn't benefit them though. They get paid per day. I play, but I don't get it. Time they spend nerfing could go into the next mod pack. Oh, I totally get that. But I'm pretty sure they get paid based off of how long the Curse Forge thing is open and how many people download and play. Right? Just change to allow. Yeah, you're right. So that's the allow list. And then that's going to pick up 32 buckets of it. Add power. And then it should, man, if I could get still for 2 seconds. So close. There we go. So that should just pick it all up. And then here's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab a fluid drawer. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to grab a polar upgrade for it. And we're going to pull down. Okay. Then I'm going to grab a couple upgrades. I don't need a ton of this. Like, I think we're going to have plenty no matter what we do. But I'll put that there. That's fine. Can't you allow on power? I agree completely, but MC definitely isn't. Yeah. They should make 2 forms of the mod pack, one for speedrunners and one for casuals. Yeah, I agree. That would be incredibly handy. That would be super nice, but I don't necessarily see that happen. Okay, stack of that. Time crystals, we're going to grab a stack of this. Then I'm going to throw both of these back in here. Well, that wasn't. We're just going to pick this up for that. I'm going to lock this drawer. And we're going to link it to the system. And then we can get our export card set up to lock it, link it, grab ourselves an export card. Export card. Bingo bango. We're gonna throw export card right there. Nope. Where is export card settings? Export card 1 is going to be time fluid. And then also this one. And then drag that to here. and then it should keep my time on full no matter what. 107 buckets ought to be more than enough for this entire playthrough. I'll be shocked if I use more than that. It may be a hard version of like an expert pack. Yeah, I think that would be more fun. It would be a bit pointless for speedrunning in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, people do want to see people speed run the pack that they're actually playing. I hear that too. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any solution for it. I understand both sides, but let me tell you, when it happens specifically to things that I mention in my videos, it's just like ever so slightly irksome. Not because I don't feel like they're good changes or they need to change. It's just sometimes it's difficult when I make a video like that and then they change something, because I will get literally hundreds of comments on the video after it changes because people are like, hey, it doesn't work this way anymore with bees, or hey, it doesn't work this way anymore with the clicker. Like, and it does, like you're saying, Cryptex, it makes you not want to do the videos on the cool things that you can do in the pack because they just changed them, right? I don't know. I also have no interest in speedrunning. I'm not good at it at all, but yeah.
Lex Unam says, little self, kinda self promo, there's a big amount of fanbase of speedrunning. There's a charity event called GDQ each 6 months, 1 week of speedrun.
Nice. I've never heard of that before. Is that like specifically for modded Minecraft? GDQ? GDQ speed run. Games done quick. Charity video game marathons, high level. Oh, very cool. I don't know. I've never heard of this. Very neat. So, huh? Do we do Minecraft ones of this? Is like all the mods 10 one of the ones that people do with this? All the mods 10. I'm gonna go specific with that. Like I've seen Gaming with Flame, Soy Cake, and Alfred GG do their speedruns, but yeah, absolutely. For charity, I'm all for it. For sure. But yeah, it seems like a lot of effort. It seems like a lot of effort. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen somebody finish a speedrun like that and been happy at the end. Like, I built this tower, I built the chest, I was happy, right? This build right here with the tree in the middle, that made me happy. ESA for speedrun, ESA and GQ bunch games. Why don't we talk about ESA? Problem with general Minecraft with OP things, because for people out there that think packs are completely OP can break it. That's fair. Okay, to be fair, I am strongly considering putting a disclaimer at the beginning of the mob farm video, because I do sincerely think like that could probably break servers if you're not careful with it. So I may include a disclaimer on that one. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we'll have to see. Gonna speed that one up as much as I can, and then probably go do the same with bees. We're up to 18K. How much did it say I needed for that? I think it was something like 40, right? Is there a way to make it pull obsidian blocks out of here faster? Because I think I'm going to fill up my inventory managing this myself. But like I want it to stay full. Definitely will break servers. I can see it breaking single player worlds. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've got a 3090 in mine, and I was down to 9 FPS while recording. But yeah, for sure. Yes, accelerate the SFM manager. Oh, so I just have to accelerate this. Is there a way to... Can I... Is there an easy way to do that? Or just literally do that and then run out here and do this one too? I do want to check and make sure real quick that it is pulling out. Oh yeah, it's pulling out so much faster. Perfect. Accelerate both. Got it. Got it. I'm there. Was that with or without shaders? That was without shaders. No shaders. And I had to turn off shaders because otherwise you can't see the Ars portals, and I wanted people to see that they're actually there. So yeah, without shaders, and I was down to 9 FPS. Change it to run every redstone pulse instead of every 20 ticks and use the timer to activate it. Oh, that's a good idea. That's actually a really good idea. I like that. So we would go 1 tick, that's fine. Input from, okay, could this be changed from 120 to just 20? Like that? And then it's just inputting faster, right? Okay. So that actually might fix my problem entirely. That might be able to keep up with me tick accelerating this completely. Yeah. No, we're good. We don't even have to go the redstone pulse route. I did see the redstone pulse route on a Vu's video that he did on Extreme Reactors. All I could think the whole time was that Lex has been screaming at me to do this for months now. And I still haven't. But we're getting there. But yeah, no, that works perfectly. So now I just need to tick accelerate these guys. I think the whole front side has the faster upgrades. Or the speedier, right? Let's see what breaks. I am very interested to see what breaks.
Lex Unam says, the SFM manager have errors.
No errors. It says it's running. And errors, click to fence. Oh, it's just that the trash isn't used. I'm not using the trash at all because I'm putting all of the fluids into here. The furnace, I have not seen today's video, no. I have been at the doctor's office. I've been outside building a play set. I have been working all day. I've had a lot going on today, but I sent a message out this morning so that I would be locked in to say that I am streaming today at 5, right? Request IT errors, installation, and prod. There's already staged an Intune and ready for install station. Not asking. Network completed. Application version not supported. Error pops up after the login. Validates. Credentials. Oh, I actually could help with. Darn it. Okay, what? Is there 120 tick to pull out of that too? Every 20 ticks. Yeah, we want that to be 20 as well. Otherwise, I think that's what was stopping this from speeding up too much. Yeah, just gonna stop that. Gonna slow that down a lot. Okay. Let me go through and speed these up just a little bit. Yeah, because they're just maxed out. That's why it's not going very fast. But what I could do, like we were just talking about, speed that up all the way. And then just max each of these out. There it goes. Look at that, boys. We are working through Obsidian. Now, I have no clue how much that is actually equaling out to. Oh, I messed that up. Give me a second here. How do I change terminal style? Full height. Thank you. We have 57,000 obsidian. I think we can make the pulsating black hole now. Pulsating black hole, one of those. I need 793 more. Cancel. Next. Okay, I'm gonna have to speed these up again. Get those sped up a little bit. This guy sped up a little bit. How many more we got in? Oh, we worked through all of them. Oh, we're close. We're close. Basically, furnaces with factory upgrade only output every 20 ticks. Furnaces without it output as it finishes crafting. Oh, interesting. That is really interesting, actually. Let me back in, please. Thank you. Speed all these up as much as I can. Speed this guy up. Okay, so we surely have enough obsidian now. So we're going to start that crafting. So that puts us down to 5 items now for the star. We're kind of cooking here a little bit, low key. We're flying through this a lot faster than I expected we would. Dragon Soul. Okay, this is gonna take more time. A little bit more time. Empty Soul Gem. That's occultism. Ender Star. Got it. Dragon Soul. So got that one. I assume we've got dragon scales already. Do we not? Have I not killed the Ender Dragon? Dragon scales. I don't. Have I not? Dragon egg. Okay. So, inactive dragon egg, we already have. Yes? Yes. I don't have that. Which is not going to... Okay, we're going to go for this. There's going to be some parts of this I'm not going to be able to make. I've gone... I literally... I've been in the end the whole time, right? I've been hanging out in the end. I just don't think I've killed the actual Ender Dragon. This is not the right one. Give me a second. End Time, I think, is on the main island. It is. No. No, we did. Did we not get dragon scales from it? I have no clue. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Give me some end crystals. End crystals. Grab those guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, because I picked up the dragon egg. Yeah. No, we definitely did. We've definitely done this. I feel like this fight's gonna be hilarious. I think I'm gonna like 2 or 3 shot him with my sword. Exactly. Okay. All right. We're on the same page. I definitely did fight him. I just didn't get dragon scales from it. I'm gonna turn my magnet on this time so that way I have to. Maybe I just need to like do it a couple times. That would be hilarious if Loot Pinata went off. Okay. Oh, I almost one-shot him. It did! Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't. Okay. Okay. I do have dragon scales. Why is it telling me I don't? Maybe it's because I can't craft them. That's got to be what it is. Okay, so come back here. Dragon Soul. We're going to put this guy in here. And then we're going to put the pattern in here. And we're going to see what we actually need. I can't believe I almost one-shot him. That's crazy. Dragon. But now I can get the... Oh, I've got more than enough dragon egg. I don't... One of these. Okay. Gotta go find a dragon head. Chaotic core. So a little bit of Draconic Evolution. One Arch thing and one occultism thing. We're cruising on these things. I don't know what's going on, but we're going. Let's grab our explorer's compass real quick. Because I'm already here. Like, I think it should take like 2 seconds to I should be in city, right? Ooh, that's not bad. Like 1,000 blocks. Especially in the end where it's going to take like no time to fly there. Now, I am pretty sure that this might be the one I've already been to and got a dragon head from. So, no Chaos Guardian today. That is a fight that's going to take a little bit to like gear up for. We may get some of like the draconic stuff we need, and I may have some of y'all walk me through dragon seeds for heads. I could. I don't have dragon essences yet. What is going on there? But I may create that at some point, but probably not quite yet. I'm just gonna look around for 2 seconds. Then we're gonna hit the map real quick, double check. I don't see a ship here. We agree, no ship. No ship. Okay, /RTP. I don't think you can. No, there's no in-ship in here. Can't wait to see John running from the Chaos Dragon. Dude, I've done it. I've done it once before. But What? It's disabled? That's crazy. That's crazy. I say that a lot. That one's actually crazy. Why is it disabled? I feel like that'd be so useful to have. We're gonna go fight that thing real quick. Give me a second. Just in case. I know they've got a lot of stuff nerfed. But some of these guys drop crazy enchants. That would be awesome. Look up. In the end, there was, like, I looked at the map, it wasn't there.
So people don't RTP to the void and fall infinitely.
I mean, okay, that's actually fair. You know what? I'm there now. All right. What I'm gonna do is try to get 600-700 blocks away. Yes, it is a config settings. It's under the FTB Essentials config settings. Part of that app. Unless they're using something else for it, which I can't possibly imagine they are. Another in city. Another no ship. Yep, okay. Let's head this direction. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. I'd like to get the dragon head. I think if I got the dragon head, then we could go for like a mechanism episode, an occultism episode. A couple of those, right? RTP only teleports only if it has a floor. The problem is Skywalker Road keep you... Okay, so it'll keep looking indefinitely because it won't have a place to TP you to. That makes sense in the overworld. It makes a lot less sense in the nether. Or in the end... Oh, in the nether actually makes a lot of sense too. It's just the end that it doesn't make sense in.
Yes, I don't know who. That did not had set the spawn, so they would be soft lock. And well, you got the sass by now.
Right, right. All right, not a problem in single player. Yep, that's true. On Skies 2, I crashed my single player world a few times trying to RTP. That's funny. I think I'm not going back for that guy. I think I may need to get the quantum armor going sometime soon too, just so that I can have no flight drag. And I can fly a little bit faster because this is it, the slow from creative flight kind of dragging on me a little bit. All right, in city, in ship, and dragon head. Make sure that's on. Got the dragon head we need / home. I'll put that in the inventory. I really should take that to my mob farm and have it pull the enchantments off of it, but I don't think I'm going to carry that much right now. Dragon soul. So focus of summoning, empty soul gem, and then the 2 draconic evolution things. Yeah, I made sure the magnet was on, and I do have a home set, so we're good there. Focus of summoning. See how hard that is to make. Focus of summoning. Wilden Horn, Wilden Spike, Wilden Wing, Gold Ingot. I mean, that's not bad at all. I don't know what kind of R stuff I have already. Nothing. Oh, we got some Wilden Wings, but that's it. So let's find the Wilden Tribute. You're not gonna tell me how to make it. What you can make with it.
Lex Unam says, John expend like 13 or 14 episodes with home not set up. That's where the joke born.
Yeah, I did. I did. This is true. I mean, you're right. So close, and yet so far. Grab the ritual thing real quick. I don't think it needs anything other than that and this, right? Then activate it, and it'll start summoning this stuff so that I can take it all out real quick, get all the Wilden things so that I can make the actual Wilden Chimera one. Can I, like, speed this up a little bit, or is that all? Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't hit loot pinata. I thought I hit loot pinata on that, but I just already had those. Okay. Wilden.
Lex Unam says, warning, warning, warning. If you summon the Wilden Chimera you will break blocks near it. Do it on the end.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh, that's right. So I need this one. But I need this one, and then we throw in one of each of the things with it, right? So this with one of those, one of these, and one of these. And then we'll bring this with us. All right, now we head back to the end. Or do it in the compact machine. That's true. In a compact machine. Here's the thing. It's gonna take me literally like 3 seconds to do this fight. So I'm really not too concerned. So that, then I go that. Right click. Okay. Give me the big boy.
Lex Unam says, I will take 10.
It did break blocks, you're right. Oh, it is like hard and fast. Doesn't let you hit you in between the different phases. That's wild. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Why did it sound like a bee? Okay, well, that is done now. It was a little bit easier than I expected it to be. Oh, we got some of the cool hearts too. I haven't looked at that. I've got a lot of hearts. Hold up. Can I make these? No, I need the greens for these. Go back. Can I make the greens? Still missing shulker shell. Where did we say that in city was? I'm gonna go grab some shulker shells real quick. And in city, because I kind of want to max out my heart canister. It stepped on a bee. Oh. Need a gold ingot too or not? No, you don't need anything else. You just need one of each of those Wilden items and then the actual tablet itself. But yeah, that was an incredibly easy fight. What I want to do though is get the shulker shells because I want to fill out both the blue and the green. Whatever. The blue and the green, the hearts. I probably canisters. Those are right. Can eater. Thank you. I hear him. There he is. There's that one. You got a couple more over here. And we loot pinataed, so we're good. Toss all of that back in there. Flash home. Then, of these. We're missing
Lex
miniature
Unam
green
says,
hearts, but I'm pretty
Shulker
sure.
HNN.
I should have done that. You're right. 100% you're right. So we're going to do this to make a green heart. The melted green hearts are the melted yellows, and we already have that. Okay, so that should give me 10 of these. Okay, we'll get that started. And then if I wanted to make, well, let's wait until we get all 10 of those made. Actually, should have taken the stuff already. So I need to do the same with the blues. So come back to here, pattern and coding. Blue hearts is this. And then the melted blue hearts are the melted greens, which it already knows how to make. There are all those in there. Or model, yeah, any of those would have been a great idea. Anybody killed by the BB or VCOP in TTS? I have not been yet. I have heard that it's incredible. So it should be a smelting thing. I don't understand why the smelting would be slow. It should be... Oh, it's because I have it told to send one heart at a time. So it's actually the pattern provider being slow. But that is what it is, and I'm only going to do this craft once, so it's not like it really matters that much. I'm interested to see, once that's done, how hard it is to get the other ones. Okay. we were working on this right here. So if I wanted the, what is that thing called at ours? Focus of summoning. Focus of summoning. I need the will and tribute, one of each of those. Gold ingot, source gem block. That's about as easy as it gets. Ours, that guy. 1, 2, 3. Ours, gem block in the middle. And then a gold ingot. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That in the middle. And then that should be our summoning and focus, which means we're down to occultism and draconic evolution for the dragon thing. Do you want to have a code for ours if it's helpful? SFM code. There's a lot out there. It's just I do so little with ours. So little with ours. Use the red hearts in the middle of those patterns. It's cheap. That's true. It would be a lot cheaper if I did that. But it should be set to substitute. I would assume it would substitute. Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. Hearts, these, 10 of those. So it's missing red hearts. I think we could get that from our thing pretty quickly, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to worry about it. Yo, hey, thanks for the follow, the one Alonzo. Thank you so much. All right, heart canister. Right click. We got the greens in there now. Open this guy up, put it back where it goes. I just out of pure curiosity. What are we looking at for health? 435. Not bad. Not bad. Maybe try remaking the patterns to use only red ones. It'll probably be cheaper. I mean, it's not a bad idea. I could do that pretty quickly, probably. So you're talking about where we're making yellow, green, and blue, I think. How close is that? What are we? Oh, we're still crafting. Jeez. Okay. That's going to take a while. I don't think I can. I'm going to say if I tick accelerated the quantum computer, it might go faster, but I don't think you can tick accelerate that. Hearts. So that's fine. You're saying this one, and wherever I have the yellow heart as well, which is going to be in here, so this one. Yeah. So we changed these 3 to, this one already has the red. Okay, that's fine. This one, change the miniature yellow to miniature red. And then this one's same thing. So that back there. Drop a red in there. Perfect. That's what we were talking about. Disable substitutions on them too. That's a good idea. That way it has to use that. Disabled. All right. Oh, I didn't do that on the other 2. Okay, so now all 3 of those are that way. I do want to turn it back on so that later on when I do other patterns, it's back on. But I like that. We can throw all 3 of these back in here and then maybe a little bit cheaper. It is a little bit cheaper, not a whole ton. But we can probably get all of those red hearts if I just passively run the mob farm. Because I'm not running it at all right now. So if we were even just to turn it on low for both of these, and then turn that off, and then turn my magnet off too. We should start getting some more red hearts in, I would assume. Well, I'm not seeing a lot come through. This thing still causes it to drop red hearts, right? Because those don't turn into experience. I'm lazy. Yeah, we're getting it. Okay, hear me out. What if I let that run, but I'm not there? I still have really high FPS. What's my XP fluid doing? Give me a second. XP fluid. Oh, it's going up. Okay. Oh, we've got a lot of XP fluid. We're just gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it and let it do its thing. So we should have this guy now. This should be done. So we have that part of it, which means just double checking. Draconic occultism, and that is it for the dragon soul. So pulsating black hole is done. Oblivion shard. Does that not seem really cheap? I'm kind of shocked people haven't speedrun this yet. I feel like all of these are way easier than they were in All the Mods 10. Like, substantially. The occultism part, yeah, I know, it's just the soul gem, right? Stay away and frames will be fine. Yeah, exactly. And we're still killing hundreds and hundreds of mobs every second. Okay, I've been told that the 3-year-old would like to go on a walk, so I'm going to give it 10 more minutes. We're going to see how far we can get into this Oblivion shard. Did I make that one already? Good. Quantum entangled singularities we already have. Manhattan module. We're going to do some crafting recipes here real quick. That's going to have to not be right now. We could probably do Ortec next time. That actually, we're going to want it to substitute fluids on that, right? And then I'm going to want to make time crystal blocks. Oblivion shards, paradox machine, eclipse alloy ingots. I'm just hoping I already have those. I know I have some, but I don't know how many I have. I don't think it'll be this easy forever. Yeah, I know it's still unfinished, but I usually those kind of things head the other direction. So if I were to go for the Oblivion shard. Oh, it doesn't have a recipe for those yet. Quantum entangled singulate, but those are easy to make. And then it's just the Ortec stuff. Yeah. Okay, so what's up? I'm very late today. Hey, no worries. We're hanging out. We're going through the items for the star, and we're making what we can real quick. Let me see. We said quantum, entangled singularities. These guys, the only way to do it is an in-world transformation. So, grab me. We're gonna make double real quick because whatever. 4 of those, and then ender pearls. And then a little bit of some tiny TNT. Grab one of those. Can I do multiple at once? Is that a thing? Or do I need to do them in 2 separate boom booms? Flint and steel. Only 2 at a time. Okay, that's what I figured. I'm going to do this in a place where I'm not going to blow anything else up. I'm going to have to replace the grass, but... Oh. So, how much time is that, right? What? Why? I caught it. I'm not going to do these here. This is going to be a pain to patch up and fix every 3 seconds. Let's go find literally anywhere else to do this. I'm going to do it right here. Throw that down. One of those, light her up. So you're saying I can do double what I'm doing right now? Did I not? I thought... Oh. Something's picking them up. I'm picking them up. Because I've got my magnet on. Second. I didn't even think about that. Let me just make one more of these because I don't actually need all of them. We're gonna head to the end real quick. I'm gonna turn my magnet off. Okay, so there's a restock upgrade for the wireless universal terminal. You come in here, you turn on restock. If you look at the bottom, it turns this on and off. So it's showing what I have in my ME system, not what I have on me. Should be here. Throw that down, turn that off. That guy, flint and steel, light her up. All right, and then after it goes, I turn my magnet on. Perfect. Okay, so I should have all of the quantum entangled singularities now. So, Oblivion shard. So it's just Ortec. Okay. Ortec? Oh. Oh. I didn't even know that was a thing. Did that accidentally. The man made a bomb burrito, but then the tortilla couldn't handle it, and I gotta eat it with a fork. I can't tell you how often I've done that in my life. Especially with breakfast burritos, dude. You get some bacon, some eggs on there. Okay. So let's double check on our crafting here real quick. I mean, it's going. It's just going to take another 45 hours to actually finish this thing up. That's going to take a hot minute, but it's going. I love you a solid breakfast. Absolutely. Okay. Oblivion shard, improbable probability. Okay, so this is mechanism. We still got to get into that. The batteries are going to be easy. That'll be easy. More Ortec, flight modules. Okay. Then none of that's going to be incredibly difficult. I got to create a little bit more mechanism. That's going to take more of... Well, I thought something in there took the antimatter pellets, but it looks like maybe not. So yeah, there's just like a couple more mods I got to go through, and then we're basically there.
You need gas serum too.
I need gas serum. Oh, for the whatever syringe thing. That's not bad though. None of that's going to be incredibly difficult. For the flight module, yep. Ortec I thought was going to be harder to automate, but it wasn't bad. Yeah, that's what I've heard. This is where Zhang wishes he did the bulk cells. Yeah, probably. I think you guys are probably right. But also, I'm literally just going to leave it there and let it do its thing, like work on other things that I have to do, right? This will be a big one to do.
Unam says, now you understand why the mob swab in day 1 on the gameplay?
Yes, I do. I do understand it. 1, 2, 3. So we're down to 6 items though, and one of those is crafting right now. So I'm going to say we're down to 5 items for the star, and this one is basically done. This one is 90% done, and then a couple of these are going to be finished up with some other work we're doing. So we're getting really close. We've done a ton of good work here. Empowered canola seeds. What? That seems like such a weird thing. But we're gonna finish up a lot more stuff probably tomorrow. I'll probably stream, and then on Saturday morning I'll stream as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm very excited about where we are on this and how close we're getting to actually being done with the star. Once we get some more of the other stuff, I'm excited to automate.
You don't need 500 circles. All 4 circles will just work the previous tiers.
Yes, I know that now. I didn't know that when I made my last video, but I do know that now. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna go on a walk because that's what the 3-year-old wants to do, and then I'm gonna go work on the playset for the 3-year-old some more because that's what my life is now. And then once it gets too dark to do that, I'm gonna come inside and I'm gonna edit the video for tomorrow. So, anyways, I hope you guys all have a great night. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.